Yarra Valley and the Ranges plays home to a host of businesses big and small working on projects of national significance. AQL Design collaboration, as well as Australian Quality Landscape, are one such quiet achiever. And here's their story.
I started off in the industry when I was 15 years old, and I did an apprenticeship as a nurseryman. And then from there, after I finished my apprenticeship, I started up AQL when I was 21, and has been going ever since.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so over the years I've built up a company that designs private gardens as well as local governments and commercial projects in either small scale or broad scale size, and we design and build gardens.
SMAQ, you guys have worked on some really special projects of national significance.
Yes, yeah, we have, Pat. We've created the commemorative service wall in Seymour, and a Vietnam Veterans project there, which is just a project that's really dear to our hearts and we enjoyed. And from that, it created a new business for us, designing and building war memorials, as well as interpretive signages, monuments and so forth, out of printed glass.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's unique about what you do, the medium that you use.
Yeah, it gives us a really a blank canvas to start off with. We can do anything with the glass, tell stories, use images, etc. And it gives a very, very contemporary feel and look to memorials or monuments these days. And there's so many things that can be added to it, as in the gardens and landscape, that we can design around it, as what will be happening with several here. And we're also introducing the education and communication side of things, which we hope to do at several too, which is have narratives that you can sort of tap into your iPad or your iPhone and tell a story when you're on site.
Fantastic. And of course, you mentioned the National Vietnam Veterans War Memorial in Seymour was the one that sort of got you started in the National War Memorial project building side of things. You've got the project here in Seville in the Yarra Valley, of course, again a project of national significance with, of course, VC Victoria Cross recipient George Ingram featured on the main panel.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that you're working on as well.
Yeah, there is at Winchelsea down in regional Victoria. That's been a beautiful project too. A different design to what we've got here at Seville. Each one we do is completely unique, but using the glass art panels. And that signature panel and highlighted with is about the VC recipient Albert Jacka, and some local history about the diggers down there and so forth. So that's a beautiful one. So if anybody's ever going down towards Winchelsea, you'll see it as you drive through the town there. It's quite prominent. Another interesting project we've done is in Wong Dong, which is down from Seymour. They're a little town of only a couple of hundred people, and again out of Seymour they were so inspired by their project, they wanted their new war memorial to have an edge and that contemporary feel. So yeah, we've designed that one up there. We've a couple in Queensland.
Fantastic.
We've had some there and throughout regional Victoria.
Glass art panels. Some people might perhaps question the use of glass, but these things are tough as nails, aren't they?
Well, they are, Pat, absolutely. And as you and I were here a few weeks ago doing the unveiling, I sort of had a bit of a tongue-in-cheek suggestion about taking a sledgehammer to the glass art panels, but no, it's we sort of that the panels are designed and as toughened laminated glass.
Yeah, toughened laminated glass.
Yeah, exactly. And this one, the Seville one behind us, is 25 millimetres thick.
Yeah, so a good inch thick.
Yeah,
and then
good
laminated on either side.
Yeah, and then obviously there's the interlay protections that house the printed artwork.
Yes.
So the artwork actually isn't printed onto the glass; it's printed within the glass. So they are durable. The company that we work with do tests, obviously, as far as how strong they are and so forth. They will tolerate scratching. Actually, up in Seymour, we had a little bit of an issue with we had a storm come through and we had temporary fencing all around the site. And the storm picked the temporary fencing up and threw it back onto the glass art panels that were being installed at the time. And myself and my crew were there, and we thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. And amazingly enough, they didn't even scratch.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's with the temporary fencing that has the sharp,
Yes.
you know, on the top of the fence where it's circular and a bit razor edge.
Yeah.
Not a problem. So
Fantastic.
yeah, which is good, and they're quite easy to look after. We call them obviously the glass can be self-cleaning, in the fact that when it rains, you know, it will just wash off the dirt and the dust and so forth. Occasionally they might need a bit of a polish up once a month or once every couple of months. So, and this particular product with the print has been UV tested in an accelerated condition in the United States. One of the deserts there.
Yep.
So, and over a 10-year period, there hasn't been any fading whatsoever of the print, the artwork. Yeah, and we've monitored each site, and as we've seen, Seymour's our oldest site, and it's still, you know, clear as a bell. So
Fantastic. Of course, it's a fantastic medium, a very modern, contemporary medium, and to really highlight the messages within each piece.
yeah.
And with the AQL, the Australian Quality Landscaping business side of things, you do projects big and small?
Yes, we do anything from small scale to broad scale, and I brought along a project here today that we're just currently been engaged to work on over in research. And that's a property that's a couple of acres set into state forest, or is surrounded by state forest, which is the sort of projects we love: sustainability, working with the environment, and reflecting, you know, gardens to sort of suit that situation is really good. So we're happy to do anything. Small jobs can be quite challenging. Sometimes they're more challenging these days than what the larger scale projects are, because as the way things are with housing and multi-storey development and so on, you're working with really small combined spaces. But people still want everything in their garden: a pool, a barbecue outdoor alfresco area, you know, some lawn area for the kids to play. So yeah, they can be challenging.
Excellent. So you do residential, you do commercial, and of course you do government projects as well.
Yeah.
So fantastic. So you cater for all markets, as you said, projects big and small. If people would like to engage AQL for their landscaping needs, or of course SMAQ for their special projects and memorials and things, how can they go about contacting you?
Well, they can jump onto our websites, www.aql.net.au, and for our printed glass art panels, etc., is SMAC Design Collaborations website. Otherwise, you can certainly give us a call at the office, and you know, we'd love to talk to people.
Good on you. And again, congratulations on the fantastic work that you've done, not just here in the Yarra Valley with the Seville War Memorial, of course Seymour, Winchelsea, all around Australia as well. It's fantastic to see a local business getting up there on the national stage. So fantastic, your work's to be congratulated.
Thanks, Pat. Great.